Welcome back. My name is Emily Webster. I am a fifth year second grade teacher in North Texas, and welcome to a week in my life. It is the last 2 weeks of school. Really, it's like 9.5 days because the last day is a half day for students. So this week and next week, what we do in second grade as a team is we started this last year. We have theme day. So today is Dinosaur Day, and I'm going to show you a hack when I get inside for how to make like theme day decor for yourself, like to wear with clip art and a headband. So I'm gonna do that when I get inside, but I cannot believe it is the last 2 weeks of school. It truly is the most bittersweet thing. Like driving into work today, I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm wrapping up my 5th year of teaching, so half a decade as a teacher, which is just crazy to me. And also like just this class, like there's something special about this one. My second and third year class, because they were the same, did a number on me, and this one's doing a number on me in like all the best ways. So I want to take you along this week for all of our theme day activities. It's going to be so much fun. And by the time you see this, it'll probably be like I'll be out of school already, but save this for next year so that way you can implement theme days too. I'll link all of the activities that we do and all the fun things. So anyhow, it is a very rainy and dreary day here. So I'm like, I just know we're not going to be able to have outdoor recess, which makes my heart sad, but it's going to be fine. I also need to check the weather because Friday is field day. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the weather like turns a corner. But anyway, happy Monday. Happy 10 days left. T minus 10 days, T minus 9.5. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Oh, hold on. I got to give a coffee cheers. Anywho, happy Monday. Let's get this day moving and grooving. Okay, so I want to show you what I do when I want to like dress up an outfit a little bit more. I have a green tutu, I have some green earrings, but this is really the star of the show. So I'm like known for my teacher table headbands, and so I was like, okay, what better way to do this than be creative? So what you do is you print off the clip art that you want. So like tomorrow I'm gonna have watermelons, but today is dinosaurs. I printed off 2 copies and I'll show you why. You're gonna laminate them. Hold on. I'm going to laminate them, and then you're gonna cut them out and you're gonna staple them to a kitty cat headband or anything really that just kind of has 2 things. You can tell that this has staples in it from last year, but you're gonna staple it to it and then you have a makeshift headband. So I am gonna do that right now. Okay, hello. Actually, that might not be great. That's kind of bright. Hello, happy after school, checking in from the car per usual. It is 6:46. It's almost 7. I had a grade level chair meeting after school. That went late. Then I talked to a coworker, and then I went to Hobby Lobby, and I was there to buy vinyl, a t-shirt, and some white cardstock. And then I needed to get dinner, so here I am at home. My husband is gone for the entire week. Oh, it's so sad. I miss him. But I was affirmed today because today was a smooth day. Normally these last 2 weeks, and I'm gonna knock on some glass here. Normally the last 2 weeks are so crazy and chaotic, and don't get me wrong, it was still crazy, it was still chaotic, but I am so thankful that I have invested so much time in routines, procedures, and systems in my class because yes, it was a theme day, yes, it was a ton of fun, yes, we did some things we don't normally do, but because I have such strong routines and procedures, the day went by so smoothly. And that has been like the most affirming thing all year, because all the days that I thought were going to be crazy weren't crazy because of the strong systems, routines, and procedures. So if you're thinking that you want to revamp something for next year, revamp your classroom management. And let me tell you, this was done without the use of a sticker chart, without the use of warm fuzzies, without the use of individual reminders. We have 2 things that we use in our classroom. 1, whole class chants cheers for like when somebody does something really cool, and a teacher versus student 10 frame. And that's it. That's it. Otherwise, it's just strong systems and procedures. So revamp your classroom management. Or if you're going into teaching and you're watching this, thanks for being here. Really, really, really hone in on your routines and procedures. Okay, that is where your focus should be. And I think I need to do a whole video on classroom management. I feel like that'd be so valuable. But I'm gonna get inside and enjoy my Panda Express. My husband doesn't like Panda Express, so I'm taking advantage of the opportunity to eat it while he's not home. And then I am just gonna relax. I'm gonna relax. And, you know, we're ending it on a high note. In my classroom, we have something at the end of each day called a peach and a pit. Your peach is something good that happened. Your pit is something not so good that happened. So I'm going to share mine. My peach is that we had an awesome dinosaur day. This is the 3rd year in a row doing dinosaur day and my kids loved it. And my pit is that I let myself get in my own way today and I was beating myself up over a small mistake. So yeah, I will check in with you tomorrow morning and go over, tomorrow's watermelon day. So I'll go over what we did for dinosaur day and then what we're going to do for watermelon day. So I'll see you in the AM. Hello, happy Tuesday and happy watermelon day. I put this in my hair. It came off of the cookie box last week for Teacher Appreciation Week and I wanted it in my hair, but I need to go make my watermelon headband and I need to show you all the dinosaur activities we did yesterday and what we're doing for watermelon day. I need to take off my seatbelt. But packed day, it's going to be a good day. T-minus 9 days until, or 8.5, however you want to look at it, until the end of school. I'm so excited. It's going to be a phenomenal day. Yeah, so let's get inside and have a good watermelon day. Okay, so while my laminator is heating up, I am going to show you what we did for Dinosaur Day and what we're going to do for Watermelon Day. Okay, so every day they have a fun little packet to do, and what I love about these theme days and what my team loves too is that it keeps them so engaged for so long, and it keeps the last 10 days like nice and some controlled chaos, if you will. So we have all of these packets on their desk, and it comes with the word search, some questions to go along with a little mini book. They colored this. They identified where they found their answers to some multiple choice questions. We had some writing. If I had a pet dinosaur, they really liked this. Lots of extra lines. And then what they did is they had these little posters to fill out based off of the dinosaurs inside of here. So they read this and then they filled out the poster. And then, and I did not make these, but I will link them all down below. It came from 2nd grade circus and I've used these for the last 3 years and I absolutely love them. Then we had this STEAM challenge. Really all we had them do is we didn't have them make a dinosaur, we just had them draw it and then write a reflection about it down at the bottom. And then some math activities for multiplication with a crack the code at the bottom. We also had an escape room that we had them do, and on the back we did a directed draw together of a T-Rex dinosaur. So this was so much fun. Kids absolutely went wild for it, so I'm excited for today. Here is our watermelon packet. Same thing, coloring page on the front, a word search. We're going to read all about watermelons. And then answer some comprehension questions. That'll be reading. Then we have compare and contrast for watermelons and strawberries. Honestly, I think watermelon day is like my favorite day next to ice cream day, but ice cream day just has a special place in my heart. Then we have if I swallowed a watermelon seed for writing. A syllable sorting activity for some ELA grammar. And then I think there is another one too. Yes, compound words. So what they're going to do here is they look at the beginning word and then they cut out these and they glue it where it goes. So like water, they would find melon and glue it next to it. Pretty easy peasy. For math, we have some more multiplication problems where they have to draw the seeds on the watermelon to create equal groups. Some more watermelon practice. And then watermelon life cycle, which they have a book that they're going to read. This is like hard to do. They have the watermelon life cycle. They have a book they're going to read, and then they're going to fill out the watermelon life cycle. so there is that. So the format basically stays the same. Most of the time it's a packet with a mini book. Sometimes there's not a mini book to go with it, but for the majority there is. And then some activities to do. And then later on in the week for Shark Day and Ice Cream Day, we have some bookets that I'm really excited for. So it is going to be a jam-packed, fun-filled day. I'm gonna show you the slides that go along with this because we make it like a whole experience. Yesterday, we had Jurassic Park music playing from Ambient World. So I'm gonna show you the slides that we have to make it a full-on experience. One sec. Here's our Watermelon Day slide. Oop. Here's our Watermelon Day slide. Coloring and word search, vocabulary, reading, Kahoot, it looks like, or Blicket, writing and compound words, brain breaks. Again, we make it a whole theme. We're gonna talk about multiplication again. We're gonna go through these super quickly. They're pretty self-explanatory. Just multiplication, but with the watermelon theme, watermelon worksheets, our snack time read aloud, and the watermelon life cycle, which I actually, and those were for my, my headband. I need to delete those. So there you have it. Those are today's activities. Okay, so here was what they walked into yesterday. Happy Dinosaur Day. Welcome to a fun day of learning. Our morning work with a cute little dinosaur timer at the bottom. And again, it's just a whole experience. Then we listened to the story, How to Catch a Dinosaur. We went over some vocabulary, and all of this came from the same place where we got the worksheets from. More vocabulary, reading. We have the pictures of everything that they're doing. And then this is so cool. If you're not familiar with Ambient Worlds, I absolutely adore it. They had so much fun listening to the Jurassic Park music. We made the dinosaur posters. Then we had a dinosaur themed brain break. Again, if you have not or are not familiar with Coach Corey Martin, he makes the best brain breaks ever. The kids had so much fun. Like, I heard the kids next door doing this and they just sounded like they were having a ball. This was our digital escape room. I can link that too because that one did come from someone different. For writing, if I were a pet dinosaur, our math lesson, we just created, we had to go over multiplication because that was a standard we had to cover. We just made it dinosaur themed. Snack time, we listened to the Berenstain Bears. This was our brain break. And then our STEAM challenge, we listened to get to know a dinosaur, and then we did the dinosaur activity. And really that was it for our day. DIY headband. You tape some watermelon seeds to a red shirt and you just turn into a watermelon. It's so much fun. And it is 7:26, so I'm gonna clean up and get ready for the kids to come. While I was laminating and making this, the power went out for a hot second, so that's no fun, but we're gonna turn on the TV and get our day going. I'm so excited. Happy ice cream day, happy Wednesday. My music is still pretty loud. I am in a shirt that I am so very proud of. So I made this last night. Actually, it says, "Life is better with sprinkles," and I put all the sprinkles around it and I'm just so impressed. So normally I put sprinkles on my tutu. I'll insert a picture of what I looked like last year here. And ice cream day has a very special place in my heart because last year I got engaged on ice cream day. So I am just so excited to be here today. I need to find our ice cream packet so I can show you what we're working on today. Here we go. Here's our ice cream packet. Again, more of the same. This one does not have a mini book that goes with it. So let's look, shall we? Coloring page. Word search. We're going to read all about ice cream. You know the drill. Answer comprehension questions. This time they're going to write their answers instead of having it be a multiple choice worksheet. We're gonna do ice cream facts and opinions. They're gonna cut and glue them where they go. What is their favorite ice cream topping? Can we guess what mine is? Syllable sorting activity, and some math pages. Now there are some more things in our slideshow, so I am going to pull that up now. I'm like thanking myself that we did all of this work last year because really it was just plug and play for the lesson plans this year. So what we ended up doing last year is everybody took 1 or 2 days and they made the slideshows for every single day. So all we had to do was pull up the slideshow and get to work. So here's our ice cream day morning slide, a coloring page, and word search. And again, we make it a whole experience. See the ice cream timer. We're gonna do some boom cards. We're going to listen to an ice cream themed story. We're going to play fact and opinion Book It. They're going to be so excited. They love, 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 love Book It. Here's what we're doing for reading. Isn't that lion just the cutest thing ever? For Explorer Time, we're going to go on a virtual field trip to the Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream Factory. For writing, alphabetical order it looks like for boom cards, and then some ice cream activities. We're gonna take an ice cream brain break with Cuckoo Cuckoo. We are going to draw an ice cream cone, so fun. Now for math, we have some division challenges. We're gonna watch some videos, you know, fun things with an ice cream theme. Then we're gonna do these worksheets, and then we are going to make ice cream in the science lab. And hold on. And this is where it gets fun and where I can like finally tell this story. So it's not exactly a year ago because ice cream day, it will be a year ago tomorrow, but either way. Last year for ice cream day, I knew that we were making ice cream in the science lab, and I was told that I needed to go get ice from the cafeteria to bring to the science lab. And like, I was so worried because I was gonna have to split my kids, and unbeknownst to me, everybody was setting up for my proposal, my surprise proposal in the science lab. So long story short, I go and get the ice, I walk down the hallway, and then I walk in and there are like streamers on the door and everyone is cheering and really excited. All my students are holding pom-poms. They have yellow sunglasses and it was so cute. And I got engaged at school. So I could tell more about that later, but that's why ice cream day has a very, very special place in my heart. So I'm gonna show you the fit and then we're gonna get started with our day. You have to have a tutu, got the shirt that says life is better with sprinkles, and then of course a fun ice cream hat and sprinkle earrings. So let's get this day going. I'm so, so, so excited and I love theme days. Hello, happy after school. I'm in my car yet again, but it's fine. I had to book it out of school. Well, first things first, we had a meeting after school and it was a whole staff meeting that I thought we weren't going to have today, and we ended up having it. So that was fun, but we got cake, so that's always fun. And then I had to book it here because I'm meeting with a friend today. They're moving, they're going back to Wichita where I'm from. And so I wanted to see them one last time and help her with her kids, and I think we're all going to go to dinner together, so that's going to be fun. But today was a blast and a half. The kids loved it. I will say ice cream day is slightly less fun when you don't get engaged, because it was just like I had to work all day. But and the ice cream lab was insane. Like we have to revamp it for next year because it was so chaotic. Anyhow, so here we are. It was a great day. Don't worry, I'm not going out in my tutu. I took it off. But yeah, I cannot believe that tomorrow's Thursday and that we are so close to the end of the year. Just like I'm blown away by that. Tomorrow's Shark Day. I made a fun shark shirt that said my students are jawsome, and I can't wait to wear it, even though I think this was like my favorite outfit so far. So we shall see. But it's going to be a bittersweet evening. It's going to be a very bittersweet evening. I love this family to bits and pieces. I've known them since their youngest was born, so 8 years. And when they moved down here, it was like a piece of home for me because they moved down here 6 months after I did, like just pure happenstance. And I've just really built a relationship with them. I've known them, like I've known all their babies when they were infants. And so I just really am gonna miss them, and I'm gonna miss seeing them regularly, but it's a good thing that I go home regularly so I can see them there. But anyway, happy Thursday, happy ice cream day. Oh, and a student from last year's class brought me a little card that said happy 1-year engagement anniversary, and it was just so sweet, and my whole heart, like, oh, my whole heart. So yay, there's that. Let's go get some dinner and have a great evening. It is field day. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. So I have to get inside super quickly, but I didn't check in yesterday. I will share my super honest, because on field day, it's like a whole event. I'm going to try to record some things because field day at this school is unlike any field day I've ever been a part of before. Like, we have inflatables, we have a dunk tank, we have a student dunk tank, we have all sorts of fun things. There's water, there's Nickelodeon slime. Field day is something else. But today we have a donut party for some kids in our classes because of a fundraiser that we did back in the fall. Don't judge us. It's been a long year. We're going to do that this morning super quickly. I am getting in the dunk tank today, so that's crazy. We just got to get inside and book it. But yesterday I didn't check in because it was just kind of like a gloomy day, an anxious day. I had a student observer that I didn't think I was going to have yesterday, so we're here, we're doing the thing. But we're gonna get inside, we're gonna have donut day, and then I can share with you what we're doing and what we have planned. I didn't record a ton, but if you cannot tell, I got dunked in the dunk tank. Here, hold on. I am like soaking wet, but I gotta change and get back out there. I'm telling you, this field day is so much fun. I tried to get as much footage as I could of just different things. We have inflatables, we have a bounce house, we have an inflatable water slide, we have an inflatable obstacle course, we have Nickelodeon slime, and it is just so much fun. But now I'm ready to get dry and get into some better clothes. but it was lemonade day and it was so much fun. We had a lemonade tasting. We made a lemonade graph. I can go inside and show you the slideshow of all the things that we did today, but it was a blast and a half, and I'm just soaking up all the time that I have with these kiddos because, you know, it's sad that it's the last week. It's bittersweet, really, because I'm excited that this time next week, I'm going to be sleeping in, and I'm so excited. But I'm also sad because this is just a really good group of kids. Now, I am so proud of myself. One, I planned all my meals for the entire week. Whoop, whoop, I'm excited. And two, I did Target pickup for the first time and it went great. I think this is something that I really loved because I was able to put in my order and then they were shopping while I was teaching and I felt like on top of the world because I was multitasking. So we're going to load up all of these groceries. There's so much. I don't know how this happened, but I ended up running out of everything at the same time. We ran out of toilet paper, paper towels, allergy pills, Swiffer pads, dishwasher tablets, everything, all the household things, trash bags. We ran out of it all at once, and that never happens. So I was thankful that I made this run, but it was quite an expensive run. If you know, you know. Happy Tuesday and happy camping day, if you cannot tell by my earrings. So it's Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday of the school year. I am so stoked, but I'm also a little bit sad. Yesterday when I was giving hugs on the way out the door, I was like, it's our last Monday hug, and the kids got real sentimental about it. But today is camping day. So stoked. We actually have 2 camping days because camping day is a pretty common theme. So there's so much to do. For my Jackson Hole moose shirt. Fun fact, if you're familiar with that area, we went to Jackson Hole because we were supposed to go to Yellowstone and we were there when the Great Flood happened. Was that 2021 or 2022? I think it was 2022. The Great Flood of 2022. So that's why I got this shirt. We had no intentions of staying in Jackson Hole and then we had to because it got rained out in Yellowstone. Anyhow, happy Tuesday. Yeah, I cannot believe it's the last week of school and I feel like I have so much to do. I need to film some clips in my room that I did not film when I filmed my classroom tour video, because when I filmed my classroom tour video, my battery died and my memory card filled up. So I need to get some clips filmed of the very end and then I need to piece that together because I'm so excited to get that out to all my friends. And then I'm backed up on vlogs, so I need to post one ASAP. Anyhow, I'm rambling at this point, but let's get inside and let's have a great day. Looked a little bit cuter yesterday. I'm pretty sure you saw, but we had this cute little table set up. We were going to have to mix pink lemonade, but we ended up not having to do that. But anyhow, I had this cute little setup. I just printed those little clip art pieces off and cut them out, and it made this cute little table setup by the window. It was just so perfect. And then we put streamers right here. I say we, me. And then I put streamers on the door, and then I put streamers underneath the TV. So I'm actually gonna take all of this down now. And I'll time lapse me taking the other stuff off, but just added a little pop of color on our Monday morning. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. So we got our wedding photos back and I had no idea that we got them on Sunday, but they're in my inbox. So I'm going through them and I know it's not that deep, but oh my goodness, I cannot believe we have our photos. It's so sweet to see all the portraits. I haven't seen the portraits, which is just so great. So anyway, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for my husband to be home so we can go through them. Clearly it was camping day. We had so much fun. I need to show you our lemonade day activities and our camping day activities. It's the last week of school. We're giving grace because it's the last week of school. I'm going to continue looking through these photos. I am just so pumped about it. Happy Wednesday. Here's a Red Bull cheers because it's the end of school and I am tired. Happy camping day, round 2. As you saw, I stopped at Kroger on the way to school this morning because I remembered that I have lunch duty today and I needed to get mini marshmallows and toothpicks for a constellation activity that we're doing. So it's gonna be a phenomenal day. I went home yesterday and just looked at all the photos with my husband, and it was just the sweetest little thing because there were moments that like I don't even remember that we got to see, and everyone is telling you the truth when they say that they regret not getting a videographer, because I regret not getting a videographer because there are some photos where we're laughing and I don't know what we're laughing at. Some of them I can guess based off of like what's happening. Like, for example, in my husband's vows, he wrote, "And yes, I would love you even if you were a worm." And that's when we're all cracking up laughing. And everyone is sad whenever I say something in my vows to Nick. Not that it was sad. It just was a sweet little moment, a sentimental moment. So, but I wish that we had a videographer. So I was trying to do it on a budget. Anyhow, we're not talking about wedding things. We're talking about school things. It's camping day. I'm going to go in and show you what we did yesterday and what we're going to do today. And then get inside and get our camping day round 2 started. And I just realized yesterday was my last Tuesday and Monday was my last Monday. It's so bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. So let's get inside. So good. And now we're here. So it is Bubbles Day. Such a fun day. We did so many fun things with bubbles. We got to make our own bubble wands out of pipe cleaners. We got to blow bubbles. You saw some of that. It is 6:33 and I'm leaving school. I had the best intentions of recording a classroom teardown vlog, but that would have required me to do that a lot after school this week, and I just didn't have the time for that. So we scratched that. My room is almost packed up for summer, which is fantastic. It feels so, so good. Here's a water cheers and a fun new cup that I got from a student. I'm obsessed. But now I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A and get dinner for my husband and I because I'm starving after all that work. Honestly, it's so surreal that tomorrow is the last day of school. Like, I do not feel like it's the last day of school. Today, at the end of the day, we packed up, like we got all, hold on, it is so hot in here. Today we packed up and we got all of our items out of our desks and we took all of our things home, and we just had an opportunity to like sit and reflect, and we did a class awards ceremony, and it was just so good. I just felt so fulfilled, and my cup was so full of joy after leaving the day with these kids. And I'm going to leave you with a little nugget that I just remembered today, and I think I'm going to share it on Instagram too. But there was, I believe it was 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. I remember this last day of school. There's a teacher that I admired, and he was just so phenomenal. And I remember on the last day of school, they were still learning. They were doing a novel study together. And I remember my second year just being so awful because we had to teach until June 20th, I think is what it was. And it was just so awful. It was miserable. And I just remember looking at my coach at the time, and I was like, how is he doing that? And she was like, he created this culture of a love for learning with his kids, and they wanted to learn on the last day of school. And so I remembered that. And I have since chosen to foster that same love of learning. And we do it in a fun way with these theme days, but I am just so affirmed in the fact that like we still wanted to learn today. We were rhyming words. We were putting words in ABC order. We were writing a story today, a fiction story. And I was just so fulfilled. And tomorrow it's going to be more of the same, but it's going to be a little bit more fun. It's going to be a little bit more chaotic, but you know, it was just so good. And yeah, so my heart is so full. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of school, and I'm pretty exhausted. So anyhow, let's get home. Let's go to Chick-fil-A, then get home and enjoy my evening. Gosh, good morning. I cannot believe it. It's the last day of school. It still doesn't feel like the last day of school. I'm in my everything dress, my first day of school dress, my last day of school dress, my picture day dress. So it kind of feels like the last day of school. Yeah, today we will have snow cones, a bubble truck, and bubbles and sidewalk chalk, and they're all going to get a beach ball as their gift from us. We're going to play some bingo, and it's just all around going to be a good day. I know that I left my classroom, I left my teacher table a hot mess, so I need to get inside and get it cleaned up. And we have two parking lots to our school. We have an east parking lot and a west parking lot, and the east parking lot is closest to my classroom. And you have to get here early enough to get one of those spots. And I haven't had to park in the west parking lot all year long. So I'm pretty pumped that today is my first day parking in the west lot, only because we're going to have the bubble truck. But anyhow, I am just so stoked. It's going to be a phenomenal day today. I cannot wait. And I can't wait to be on summer vacation. Next week, this time next week, I am going to be living the life, so I cannot wait. Anyhow, let's get inside and get our last day going. Change of clothes. I have been so bad at outros recently, so I'm recording one now. Thank you so much for spending the week with me. My last full week of school. By the time you see this, I'll already be on summer vacation, but thank you so much for spending the week with me. I hope you are feeling inspired to do theme days or fun things with your students next year. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that way other teachers just like you can find and keep the joy in teaching too. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.